What happens when a seasoned journalist decides she's had enough of royal privilege and calls out a prince on live television? Well, you're about to find out, because what unfolded on The View was nothing short of explosive. Before we dive into this incredible confrontation, make sure you hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below, because trust me, you're going to want to discuss this one. The studio lights were blazing as Megyn Kelly settled into the guest host chair, her signature, confidence radiating across the set. She had been invited to co-host for a special episode focusing on media accountability and public figures. Little did anyone know that Prince Harry would be walking into what would become one of the most uncomfortable interviews of his life. Our next guest needs no introduction, announced Whoopi Goldberg, though there was a slight tension in her voice. He's here to discuss his latest charitable initiative and his ongoing relationship with the media. Please welcome Prince Harry. The audience applauded as Harry walked onto the set, his usual composed demeanor intact. He settled into the interview chair with practiced ease, flashing that familiar smile that had charmed millions. But Megyn Kelly wasn't smiling back. "Prince Harry, welcome to The View," Kelly began, her tone professional but noticeably cool. "I have to say it's interesting timing for this appearance given some of the recent statements you've made about media responsibility." Harry shifted slightly, perhaps sensing the undercurrent. "Thank you for having me, Megyn. Yes, I think it's more important than ever to have these conversations about how the media operates and the impact it has on real people's lives." "Real people's lives," Kelly repeated, leaning forward slightly. "That's fascinating, coming from someone who has made a career out of selling those very personal stories to the highest bidder. Tell me, how do you reconcile advocating for privacy while simultaneously writing tell-all books and giving explosive interviews?" The studio fell silent. This wasn't the softball interview Harry had been expecting. Joy Behar looked uncomfortable while Sarah and glanced nervously between the two. Harry's smile faltered for just a moment before he recovered. "I think there's a difference between controlling your own narrative and having it controlled by others. Megyn, when you've been lied about, when your family has been attacked, sometimes you have to set the record straight." "Set the record straight." Kelly nodded, her voice taking on a sharper edge. "Is that what we're calling it? Because from where I sit, it looks more like a systematic campaign to damage your own family for profit. You've accused them of racism, of cutting you off financially, of refusing to protect your wife. Yet here you are, still using your royal title, still trading on the very institution you claim mistreated you." The tension in the studio was palpable. Cameras captured every micro-expression as Har